Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and Assalamualaikum for all the viewers. So today I want to tell you about my Quran recitation class. Back then my father always said to me to practice and share all my lesson when I was in Tahfiz, and since I have learned how to recite Quran before, I decided to open a class to help other people recite Quran, and this way I can help myself and themselves to become a better practicing Muslim. So why did I choose to open a Quran recitation class? It is because, as you can see in today's situation, all the people tend to take interest in learning Quran. But why are they just starting to take interest? It is because of when they are in their youth, there is no such a class that provided a fun way to learning Quran. Back then, we learned how to recite Quran by attending the classes held at the nearest madrasa. There, we were typically scared of the imam, and I can guarantee that most of the kids scared of the imam. So we just read the Quran because we were scared, not because we wanted to. Now, I can help you start your journey in learning Quran, but in a fun way. Now, why should you learn how to recite Quran? So firstly, as a human being, you can never tell that you are perfect. We all have made a mistake. That's why we should learn how to recite Quran, so it can teach us to not make the same mistake again, and it will prevent us from doing something haram. Secondly, our Prophet ﷺ left Quran and Hadith to us for a reason. He knows that we will be struggle to find the true Islam, because as you guys can see in today's world, there are so many groups that professes Islam, but they are not following the Quran and Hadith. If we live in the time of Rasulullah ﷺ, we will have no problem in finding the true Islam, because we can just refer to our Prophet. But since we not, we must learn how to recite Quran to understand the meaning of the Quran itself, so it can guide us. That's why Rasulullah ﷺ leave us the Quran and Hadith to give us a reference about Islam. Lastly, Quran will guide us to a straight path. As Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah ayat 2, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ صَدَقَ اللَّهُ الْعَظِيمُ, which means this is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah. That's why you should learn how to recite Quran. Now, how does my class work? So firstly, it will be me that going to teach all of you, and before someone questioned my qualification, I'm actually an Tahfiz student, and I have spent 6 years in Tahfiz learning how to recite Quran. I also have a certification from my Tahfiz to teach people how to recite Quran. So secondly, where will this class be held? Since our country is so big and I want to teach all the people across the state, so I decided to do an online class. This way, people can easily access my class whenever they are. So lastly, what about the fee? So I decided to charge only 15 ringgit monthly. I believe the fee is a very reasonable price. So now you got all the information you need about my class. The question right now is, how does this class will affect you? So firstly, this class will improve your recitation of the Quran itself, and you will feel more enjoy when reciting Quran, because you can recite Quran more fluently. So secondly, of course, you will gain a lot of new knowledge. Because in this class you will not just be learning how to recite Quran, but you also will learn about Hadith. So lastly, Quran will bring you closer to Allah. It is because by reciting Quran, the love of Allah increases, as everything written in the Quran is directly from Allah. Hence, reciting His word and following His given orders regularly would bring you closer to Allah and provide a strong base for you to enter paradise. Now, Try to learn how to recite Quran for a month and see how your life has changed. All in all, if you pray 5 times a day and you still feel the emptiness in your heart, maybe Quran is the answer, and to find the answer you must learn how to recite Quran first, and after that the Quran will slowly fill the emptiness in your heart. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now. As our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best of you is those who learn the Quran and teach it. Sahih Bukhari. So last but not least, if the Quran enters into the heart of a human, he or she will become the best among the others. So that's all from me. Thank you.